In this video, I want to go over the most important setup you can learn in trading, and that's called the break and retest. This is something you've probably heard before, but a lot of people don't actually understand how to use it the right way. So let's not waste time. Let's get straight to the video. All right, so first thing you need to understand is that a breakout is not the trade. It's just the beginning of the move. And this is where most people mess up. They see price break above resistance or break below support, and then they instantly jump in. And sometimes it works, don't get me wrong, but a lot of times it doesn't. And you'll see price break a level, pull everyone in, and then reverse right after. And that's what we call a fake breakout. And it happens all the time. I know some of you guys are probably asking why. It's because most people are entering in the same place, right at the breakout, and price moves into that area, triggers those entries, take liquidity, and then decides the real direction after. So instead of chasing that first move, I personally do the opposite. I just wait. Now let's talk about what I actually look for. So first, I want to see a clean break of a level, not just a small push through it. If price is barely creeping above a level with real momentum, I'm personally not taking that trade. Some of you guys out there might, but for me personally, I wouldn't touch it. But even when I see strong momentum, I'm still not entering, because after the breakout, I want price to come back, which is considered the retest. And this is where the real setups form. Think about it like this. If price breaks above resistance, that level should now act as support. And if it doesn't, then the breakout probably wasn't real in the first place. So when price comes back to that level, I'm personally watching price action closely and then seeing how it behaves around that general area. I'm watching if buyers are stepping in, are we forming higher lows? You know, that sort of thing, because that's what confirms whether the breakout actually has strength behind it. Now let's talk about structure, because this is where it really starts to make sense. I'm not just looking at levels randomly, I'm looking at the overall trend. So let's just say if the market is trending up, higher highs, higher lows, and then we break above a key level and then come back to retest that level. Now, that's where I would start paying attention, because now everything is aligned. So the trend, you have the structure and the levels all together. And then same thing in a downtrend. If we're making lower highs or lower lows and we break below support and then it retests and then reject, that's where the continuation happens. This is why I tell you guys context matters so much in trading, because the same setup in the wrong context doesn't work the same. Another thing I pay attention to is how price approaches the retest. Is it coming back slowly, or is it selling off aggressively? So if price comes back slowly and holds that level, at least for me, that's usually a stronger sign. It pretty much shows me that the market is just pulling back, not reversing. But if price, let's just say, dumps hard back to this level, I would highly advise you guys to just be more cautious, because that can lead to a deeper move. Yes, you heard me just say I take entries at the retest, but it can also be true that you should definitely take cautious around that level. Now I might as well get into entries, because I brought it up because I see a lot of you guys entering way too early or way too late. But what I focus on is the retest. So I let price break, I let it come back, and then I enter based on the reaction. That gives me better risk, cleaner entries, and then more control over the trade. And this is also how you avoid getting trapped, because fake breakouts usually fail on the retest. So instead of being stuck in a bad position, you're either staying out or even catching the move the other way. Now, when you put everything together, identifying the trend, marking key levels, waiting for a strong retest, waiting for a strong breakout, you know, all that stuff, you stop forcing trades. You're not reacting emotionally. And trust me, like when I started trading, I was very, very emotional, especially when I was playing small caps. But over the years, I started studying individual strategies, and that's why I'm showing you guys just one of them, because I noticed a lot of you guys struggle with emotional trading. And that's something I really wish I realized when I first started trading, is that you don't have to catch every move. You just have to find the quality ones. So once this break and retest strategy clicks, you know, everything starts making sense. I go much deeper into all of this type of stuff inside the Discord. That's where I post my entries, my exits, and all of my current positions. If you want to join, the link is in the description. Let's get this video to 100 likes, and I'll see you guys in the next video.